You are a product of all who came before you. The legacy of your family. You are your mother. And whether you like it or not, you are also your father.
I told my men they wouldn't be able to kill you if they tried.
Destin, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm really good. Such a pleasure to talk to you today.
Yeah, same here. I love your name. That's my son's middle name, Rory.
Oh, well, that's a great name. Your son's middle name is top notch. Difficult question right off the bat, and you can't say Shang-Chi, unfortunately, but what is your favorite MCU movie to date?
Ragnarok, Guardians 2, probably.
Everyone gives, no one can pick one. It's tough. You're just like, it's always two for everyone.
I mean, Ragnarok made me laugh. Guardians 2 made me cry and laugh.
That's fair. That's very fair. I have to commend you on this film because there's a certain aspect to it. Obviously, the Asian representation is fantastic, but it's so filled, maybe more than any other singular MCU movie, with strong female characters. From Shang-Chi's best friend, mother, auntie, sister. Like, I guess, was that very important to get across the kind of the gender strength within this movie?
Yeah, I thank you for noticing that. I mean, it's a natural evolution. Like we from the beginning, for whatever, I don't exactly know why, but it just felt right to surround Shang-Chi with female characters. And I grew up with three sisters. One of our co-writers, Dave Callahan, was just, he always had like a very strong relationship with his girlfriends. And that was something we just haven't seen a ton of on screen, of just real platonic relationships between that are caring and sensitive and deep emotionally, but not romantic, between guy and girl characters. So that was something we were excited to explore.
But one of the other things that really stood out for me, I really enjoyed the nods to so many other action movies throughout. Like, I know everyone has already been talking about the likes of Jackie Chan, to The Matrix, to even Speed, because you got an action scene in a bus. But there was one particular scene that stood out for me, and it's in the high rise, and it's got the reflecting neon, and it's all glass, and it really reminded me of Skyfall. That particular assassin scene in Skyfall. I was just wondering, when it came to these scenes, were you purposefully kind of nodding and homaging to not just like Jackie Chan and Crouching Tiger, but like, action movies, I guess, of a more global appeal?
Yeah, I mean, it's always a combination of we are nodding to things that we love, but also trying to make sure that we're putting enough of a spin on it that it is something new. And that's one of the fun things of doing a movie like this, that is a movie that is so ingrained in pop culture, is being able to tip our hat to so many previous movies that have inspired us to get to this point.
And now that you've essentially like set up this universe for Shang-Chi, do you feel kind of an ownership for it now, where if hopefully, because I love this movie, if there is a Shang-Chi 2, beg your pardon, would you want to come back for that yourself?
Yes, I would. I make movies really for the selfish reason of chasing positive, fulfilling experiences, because it takes so long to make them. And this movie was an extraordinarily positive experience, with the team that we have created through these actors, and the team at Marvel really was such a great experience that I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Is this what you wanted?
You got this.
Thank you.